Oh, and he's gonna give us just a handful of spells. That is really nice of him. Guarantees a win if he does manage to clear the board. Highlander Mage, Spell Damage Mage, Dragon Mage, all the mage, all the time. I'm CrispyWaffles. I got a bit too many mage games played, and I want to share all the tips I've picked up on over the years with you to give you every edge and advantage I can to your games. Make sure you like and subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any of the action. And the fortune cookie I had earlier said horrible things will happen to me if you don't. Let's jump right into it. We got Big Spell Reno.
Let's do this, Leroy!
Let's keep it up. Ooh, gonna give us another priest here. Wonder if he's gonna be aggro or resurrect with the late game. Might even be running quest if he is late game. Priest is tricky because you really got to set up the lethal. You don't want to waste your cards early or else they'll just survive everything you throw at them. But if you can just set it up to hit them with like everything at once or just get a few turns of really good value, usually they will misstep and not be able to survive through it. He is going to be the quest priest. So we don't want to use the hero power, don't want to give him any free progress on that quest. Like quest priest just runs nothing before turn 5. Like sometimes they'll have a bone wraith, but usually not. Usually it's turn 5 and onward that they'll start playing their minions. Let's see what we can draw with the Witchwood Piper.
Come dance to my song.
Or I guess that's a guaranteed Doomsayer because we already have the Zephyr. We don't really want to use the Sandwich yet. Be nice to hold on to that to use with the Pyroblast, so we'll get the Ziliax out here, give us a bit more board presence. Not going to attack with the Piper yet, because he'll just heal it up. Plus I feel like he's going to be a lot more frustrated if we just never attack with him until we have lethal. Don't want him completing that quest without having to really work for it. And then now that we're not attacking him, we're going to be able to kill all these car hit defenders without that giving him any progress as well. Get this Pocket Galaxy out for free.
What to do?
Let's make him do the trading. Not going to be able to kill that, so he's not going to be able to resurrect it yet. Turn 7, he's got 2 out of 15 progress done. Let's see what we get with Power Creation. Boulder Fist Ogre is going to be some pretty good value, but the Archmage is going to be even stronger. We have that Blizzard already, and then we can pull anything off the Zephyr the Great. Also, the 4/7s are going to be a little bit better for the Mass Hysteria. Even the Light Bomb. Like against Priest, having like a 4/7 is just a bit better than a 6/7 if you're trying to survive the board clears anyway. So he is finally going to let that die so we can bring it back. Forbidden Words will take out one of our 4/7s, but going to start drawing into those 1-cost minions now. So we'll definitely get this 1-cost Tiamat out. It's going to give us some just absurd board presence. Give it Rush and Divine Shield over the Wind Fury. Just lets it stay at the full health there. It's basically going to force him to use a Light Bomb next turn. Well, I mean, there's a ton of things he could do, but he's going to have to use some kind of board clear next turn at the least. Bone Wraith will survive the board clear unless it's the Destroy and Silence. Turn 9, got 2 out of 15 progress. He's probably a little bit salty. Okay, so we were able to bait out one of his removals. Finally got that Pyroblast.
Don't blink.
So we'll clear these minions. I don't want to attack him yet, but we will get that Puzzle Box and Pyroblast down to a 5 cost. It's going to set us up for some pretty strong lethal.
Happy Hallow's End.
See if he's smart enough to start healing our minions with his hero power. Just help him out a bit here. Still gonna blow one of his plagues. I'm thinking we could just Alex him here. He's gonna have to worry about healing up and clearing the Alex. And that does give us lethal next turn if he doesn't heal. Yeah, he went for the ends off. That's a good game. Get the Lava Burst off the Zephyr. 10 damage from the 5 cost Pyroblast. That's beautiful. Just deny him all game and then just do 30 damage in 2 turns. Oh, he's probably not happy about that. He regrets that ends off. That put us in rank 1. He's got 5 wins to go to Legend. Let's keep it up. We got a Druid. Guarantee you that's going to be a quest Druid.
Moments later.
Want to go for the value rather than the stalling there. Just since we don't really have anything in hand to deal with that. A little bit scared of the Joy Buzz. Hopefully didn't get a Malygos with that. Get that Pyroblast in. He got the... Yeah, that's gonna give him an easy lethal. Duplicate his hand. He used 1 swipe, so it's probably just gonna be a bunch of Moonfires. That's not good. We let the Druid draw his entire deck. That's rough. It happens though, like what can you do? Just jump right back into it. Make up for that last game. We did have a pretty weak early game there too. Like if we had the Zephyr earlier on, maybe got like a Bright Wing or something off of it, I think we would have been a bit better off.
Jaina versus Thrall.
Gonna put us against another Shaman.
You asked for it.
I think that's the Shaman that beat us a few games ago. The name looks familiar. Doomsayer gonna be great for the early game. Blast Wave, the Turtle, and Alex just not quite nearly as good. Pretty happy that we have the coin. That's gonna stop him from getting that Evolve combo out that much earlier. Okay, and there's the quest.
Of course it's the right way.
Oh, use the Frostbolt here. If he does have a Hair and Evolve in his hand, the Doomsayer is going to be great for screwing that over if we just toss it out on our next turn. Although he's overloading, so he's not going to be able to do that. Yeah, we'll just toss out the Doomsayer anyway. Pretty unlikely that he's going to be able to kill that with just the 3 mana. And then that gives us a clean board to start playing our 4-drops with. Yeah, and he is going to let it go off. So we're just in a solid spot going into turn 4. We'll pick up that Zephyr the Great, which gives us even more options later on.
Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee.
I'm pretty happy he played that before he got his quest off. Just 1/5/5, much easier to deal with than 2 of them. Use the Fireball. Trade with our minion and his 1/1. That's just an easy board clear, and we still have 3 damage on board for whatever he has to play. Okay, so it is an easy clear for the lackey, but essentially 4 damage we're not taking to our face for when he does get that quest off.
There is little time.
Even gonna play the Wasp without the double battle cry. So we will complete the quest, but I'm pretty happy about that. Basically 4 plus the 3, so like 7 damage that we would have taken. Since we had the Ice Barrier already, guaranteed to get that Flame Ward with the Ancient Mysteries. Ice Barrier would be okay. I'm thinking Spellbender would be a great pick here, because we already have the 1 Ice Barrier. We got the Alex and the Defender in hand. So like if he goes for a Mutate or something, that's just really gonna mess him up. No, Flame Ward will kill everything on the board. I like that he's playing minions before blowing the Flame Ward. Wondering if he's going to try to evolve it or buff it, or maybe he has a Barista in hand. Yeah, so he's just going to pass the turn. I'm perfectly fine with that. We'll get our Secret out, get a Taunt out. Just going to minimize the damage we can take.
Mortals are so squishy.
Gonna bait out that Flesh Saper. Let's see if he tries to evolve it. Or mutate it.
From nothing, power. There is little time.
There's the evolve. That Ragnaros is quite scary. I do like that he evolved before attacking though. So that's looking like an easy brawl.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Really gonna suck if the Ragnaros survives, but odds are in our favor here. Okay, the Ragnaros got tossed out, that's great for us. Only gonna get that 2/1 to survive. We'll blow the coin and hero power it, just to keep our Flame Ward up that much longer. And then with the Spellbender and Ice Barrier, like we're really at the 24 health, not the 16. There's one of the life drinkers, gonna bring us down to 10. Lackey to bring us down to 6.
There is little time.
So let's go right back up to 15. If he tries to attack us, that's gonna kill everything he has and give us at least 5 armor. Glad that we got the Alex out fairly easily too, because now we can toss out that Defender and heal up even more. I mean, like, we've even got the Ziliax in the deck. It's not looking good for him. Don't want him buffing the minions in his hand too much with that. Might want to just Flame Strike everything at once to stop him from getting any of that effect. So every time a different minion dies, gives a random minion in his hand +1/+1. But if we kill everything at once with Flame Strike, it's not going to do anything. Gonna steal that with the Spellbender. Get that 1/3 that's gonna resummon itself. Bit sad that we didn't get to take it with the Mutate, but yeah, so might as well just Flame Strike that. It's down to 1 card in hand. Gonna be able to clear that minion with our 1/3 and a hero power, and just start hitting him for 8 damage to the face at a time.
You belong to the bark now.
That's quite the turn he's got there for 2 cards. So we'll get the Defender out there, just secure our lead that much more. And
I will mourn your death.
or you know what? Yeah, let's save the Frost Nova just in case. We'll polymorph his minion. He's down to just the 1 card per turn in hand. Unless he draws, what's it called, Shutterwalk or something. That'll refill his hand a bit, but we're still in a great position. Okay, so the Shutterwalk's going to refill his hand a bit, but we're still in a great spot here. That was a really nice top deck of him. It's like basically the only card that would have kept him in the game here. So he's gonna get a few lackeys, gonna draw a few cards, even gets the Flame Waker back in his hand with a buff to go. Yeah, we'll trade the taunt for the taunt. See what we can get off the Power of Creation. Ooh. Okay, so the 5/12, that's one of the best possible options that we could have got here. We're just going to bring that down to 4 health. Lets us trade with a hero power and our Karhut Defender next turn if he doesn't feel like trading it into one of those huge taunts.
I serve the Fire Lord. Our tombs.
And his hand's pretty low. I don't think he's going to be able to get quite as much value off the Flame Waker as he'd like. Blast Wave is going to give us a great clear next turn. He's only got the 3 mana, so you can't really play that much crazy stuff. Face him with one of our taunts and trade the other one for his Flame Waker. Oh! And he's going to give us just a handful of spells. That is really nice of him. Oh, just some great options off that. Blow the Scorch instead of trading in with one of our taunts. Like Cinderstorm, Vaporize, just some solid cards there. So we won't be able to get through with lethal yet. Let's just get the Siamat out there, give it the Wind Fury, just make it a really big threat for him to be worried of. No, we can even give it Rush and Wind Fury. That saves us mana for the 5 damage here with the Cinderstorm. Now if we draw into our Pyroblast, that just guarantees a win if he does manage to clear the board. Yeah, it looks like he's finally out of steam. Alright, that is beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave any tips and suggestions in the comments. I love you all, and we'll see you in the next one.